The actual elevator pitch is where you're able to build rapport and exchange details with a stranger in an elevator, in an actual elevator. Contrary to common misconception, which I believe is misconception, that an elevator pitch is just blurting it out, vomiting out your business idea and your pitch in a matter of 1 minute, hoping that somebody's going to accept that or be sold on it. You know, maybe this works in some scenarios, right? But every time I've come across the idea of the elevator pitch in my life, I have actually found myself in an actual elevator with a stranger. And I've taken advantage of this. I've learned how to engage with a stranger in a short space of time, in a confined space, when you had not chosen to be there together. That is the unique thing about being in an elevator. You can approach a stranger in the lobby, on the streets, in a shopping center, but that's by choice. You choose to approach that stranger. Whereas in an elevator, you find yourself in a closed space, in a small space, with somebody who you did not choose to be there with. And most people just get awkward, quiet. They don't say anything. A few people might break the silence and say something nice, or introduce themselves to a stranger, or make a stranger laugh, right? And that's a few. But for most of us, we find ourselves in this awkward scenario. You're not sure whether you should be saying something or don't say something. Which way do you look in the elevator? Do you look away from everyone? Do you go into the corner and, just hide there and hope that you get to your floor as quickly as possible? And I used to be one of those people. And then I decided to learn how to talk to the strangers I find myself in an elevator with. And I've had a lot of fun with this, a lot of success with it. I've networked with many successful people in elevators, gotten their details, added them on LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever it is, and continue that conversation. And I've gotten something out of it, they've gotten something out of it, and I would love for you to get something out of it. So tell me if you agree or disagree with my interpretation of the elevator pitch. I do understand there are some origin stories that actually were rattling off pitches to executives in an elevator, but for the purposes of benefiting most of us as we find ourselves in an elevator on a daily basis, what do you think about my idea? Would you like to learn more about how to talk to strangers in an elevator and to pitch yourself? See you in the next episode.